Hello, everyone. Welcome into AutoNation All Access. I am Michael Spencer. Glad to have you with us tonight, where we start on the ice. This weekend, the hockey community came together to celebrate and help its own. The Dog Nation Hockey Foundation held its annual Dog Bowl charity tournament, benefiting adult hockey players facing catastrophic illness or injury. This year, the survivors of the Humboldt Bronco bus crash were honored. Humboldt player Graysen Cameron was in attendance. Cameron accepted a check on behalf of his friend and teammate Ryan Stresnitsky. Stresnitsky suffered a spinal injury in the bus crash, leaving him paralyzed from the mid-chest down. The event, which normally raises around $20,000, doubled that amount this year.
The main thing I wanted from this weekend is to give Graysen a really great time. That was the first thing I want to do, and really just show everybody what the hockey community can do when they, or even any kind of community, to be honest, that when they band together in a common theme. And I think that was accomplished.
A fantastic event, as it is every year. Romy Bean is here now. You were there earlier this week, and when the Dog Nation folks also honored Graysen.
Right, Graysen is one of Ryan's closest friends, so he's going to be home bringing that big fat check back to Canada, which is going to be great. As for Graysen, he's 19 years old. Until a few months ago, his life was going as planned, playing competitive hockey, making his way up the ranks, working his way to the pros. Now, Graysen is discovering what life after tragedy looks like.
At 5 tonight, the hockey community is mourning the loss of 15 members of a junior hockey team in Canada. They were killed in a crash late Friday night.
I broke my L4 vertebrae, so I had a back fusion done to my L3 to 5 vertebrae. I'm officially done sports now, so no contact sports anymore, like competitive sports, I guess. But play some beer league maybe when I'm older, but yeah, getting into coaching now.
It's been 2 short months since the Humboldt Broncos' tragic bus accident. Graysen Cameron survived the horror. Now he's turning to coaching to help him create a new future. It
definitely gave me a path and just something to work towards. It's always something I want to get into after hockey, and it just happened to be a little sooner than I thought it'd be.
What's the past couple months been like for you?
It's been a bit of a roller coaster, but I mean, it's not the best circumstances to be given an opportunity to travel the world and meet a lot of people and stuff like that. But it's been pretty spectacular, the support and from all around the world and everywhere. Just we know everyone's behind us, so it's been pretty unreal.
I think you guys have done a good job of kind of trying to keep moving forward and helping all those, whether it's the families or the other guys that have trouble. Yeah, so it's just like the hardest part.
When tragedy strikes, communities come together, and no one rallies behind their own more than the hockey world.
For us, it's an honor, to be hanging around him and just to see the way he carries himself after going what he's been through.
So what was that like for you, just getting to talk hockey with him, and coach with him, but just getting to talk hockey with him?
Yeah, exactly. I think he was a little shy, a little quiet, but I was just, trying to fire. I kind of wanted him to ask me anything about anything, Anyway, I didn't know if, I've been around the league for a while. My dad's been around, so I kind of know a lot. And, I was trying to ask him some questions just to, like you said, I think once you talk hockey, then you forget about everything else. And so it was easy to do. I think both being forwards, see, his favorite player was Eiserman, mine was Sakic, so right away you got a little rivalry there. He's right-handed, I'm left-handed, but you have that common bond that you can always relate to something. I think when it comes to us, I think you bring up hockey, and all of a sudden hockey leads into friendships, what friendships lead into family, and all of a sudden you start talking about other things.
The hockey world's the best. It's most tightly knit community for sure. Like when something like this happens, everyone gets together and rallies around behind them. So and we've definitely felt that from all over the world and all over the hockey community. So it's just been spectacular.
Michael, it was a really emotional interview talking to Graysen. You can see these guys are really working so hard to get through this. I asked him a little bit, though, about David Carl, DU's head coach, and he said he does know about him. He knows that he also had to end his hockey career prematurely and really looks up to a guy like that. So someone he's looking forward to meeting in the future. Now,
these guys were honored at the NHL Awards. How much did that help them kind of go through this healing process together?
So Graysen said that was the first time the whole group, all of the survivors, had been back together since the accident. A lot of them had been in their hometowns, and he said it was really profound. It was the first time they were all seeing each other, just really emotional experience.
Certainly hoping the best for Graysen and the rest of his teammates. Romy, thanks.